Women on top. Hi, I'm Sinique. Females flexing their muscles in the music business. Tonight, ER profiles ladies in the lead. First up, a shapely Singjay finds charting form whilst battling her demons.
Teen Singjay with hourglass assets charting alongside new dancehall sensation. Jada Kingdom and the Governor getting better than that.
It was strictly professional. Of course, people are gonna talk, oh, they're dating, oh, this is Jamaica. The whole world, it doesn't really matter. I won't just say Jamaica. Everybody I gotta think that, but nah, it was strictly professional. I'm a dopes. But I really think it's the fact that I posted a picture with him and it looked sort of intimate, you know, so, but that was the idea, to post the picture to get people talking. Like, they're not used to that by now, come on, this is music.
When you tell me you're leaving, me tell you if you go on, cause you're fed up. I don't know how the things said, yeah, chat be things true, me leave it like.
Time on her side. Jada, just 19. In one sense, sort of hard to believe. Have you decided on a weight level you're comfortable with?
I'm definitely gonna lose weight, because I want to. My goal weight for this year is 165. I was at 165 like 2 years ago, and I feel like I missed that now. It's like most of the weight is just on my legs, you know what I mean? So I try to tighten up and stuff like that. Right now my legs are at like 30 inches, and I want to go down to like a 25. Before, my legs were at like a 36. So that's a lot of work. So go there, come. Okay?
Jada, a social media creation, but she says not okay with sharing some aspects of her personal life with her followers.
I feel like people should communicate. You know what I mean? Sometimes we use social media as an emotional punching bag too much. Nobody cares really. You know, we just want to laugh off our own. I'm going to say we because everybody is talking. You know what I mean? Nobody really cares. You think my followers them care about me? Really? No. They only care about my body or my music. Let's be honest. Come on. You know what I mean? So I don't post emotional stuff on my page like that because they just want to watch and talk.
About, for one thing, Kingdom coming to terms with her demons. Looking back, were there some decisions or something that you did that might have been a mistake?
I was connecting with some very bad people in the industry, you know. They tried to like hold me down, as they would have said, you know. So I'm glad I broke free from all of that.
When they were doing that, how was it impacting your life in a negative way?
Okay, so at the time I was treating my disorder, you know, suffering from bipolar depression. So everything, I wanted to die, you know, and then it's like when we look on everything, I'm like, for what, for who?
You were diagnosed with bipolar depression.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not just you're you're saying that.
No,
a doctor has said that this is what
definitely.
So, and how was that expressing itself?
I got medication for it and stuff. I put on a whole lot of weight because of that. It was crazy because in my personal life, you know, I went through some stuff that I don't want to disclose right now, maybe later on, but I went through some crazy stuff in my personal life.
And that crazy stuff maybe happened a little too young in a young woman's life.
Way too young, way too young. You know, I had no control over a lot of stuff, and that was killing me. So the day I got to really like find myself, you know, say, all right, this is who I am, you know. I'm still trying to figure out who I am really, but you know, there I had like an idea of who I wanted to be. I was like, I'm stronger than that, you know.
Strong enough to pass on lessons learned.
No, ain't nobody trick you. You know what I mean? Like, follow your guts. Not even out your gut feeling, you have it for a reason. Follow it, believe me. No, nobody tell you nothing else than what you believe in. You know what I mean? You just need really like one extra person for believing in you. You don't need a record label. You don't need no whole team really. You know what I mean? You just need that extra belief.
And I guess look out for the sexual exploiters.
Yeah. Look out for them. Definitely.
And there are a bunch of people out there who are just taking advantage of young women for that purpose.
I feel like sometimes we allow people to take advantage of us, and that's the truth. You know, women don't like to hear it, but it's the truth. Because we feel like we need that person to really survive. We're being dependent for no reason, you know. So emotionally, sometimes we are very selfish, you know, because like, all right, you have some girls in a relationship, man, I beat them, but because she don't know nobody else, she don't know no other love, she go sit down and take that and say, "Chow," you know what I mean? But you can go on, you can live, believe me, move on.
So you think emotionally you were reliant on the wrong people?
Yes, definitely. Not just intimately, but in business too.
Are you on medication for your bipolar depression?
I've been off 6 months now. Been doing good, counseling and stuff. Yeah.
And you prefer to stay off?
Yeah. I feel better. Honest. Sometimes the medication just makes it worse sometimes, you know. And I can't keep up because I have to be always on the go, and it makes you want to like relax and sleep and stuff.
So you went through this sort of dark tunnel, but it turns out you're 19 and there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, of course. I'm so young. Jeez. Sometimes I forget my age, you know. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm 28. God. Do you see 19 sitting right here? Crazy. Jeez, I'm pissed. I'm 20 in September. So, yeah.
And what's the big birthday present you want to give yourself?
I never really celebrated. Growing up, I never really celebrated. So, it was always an easy day, you know.
But you've been inviting governor to the party.
I'll be inviting governor to my party. If I have one, he's a good vibe. You.
Jada Kingdom's Love Situations with over 2 million views on YouTube. Another single, Roll On, added to Spotify and Apple playlists.
A good girl like me, you got cheap.
This singer with a talent for writing smart, sexy songs and not afraid to tell it like it is.
She's got a new single, Touch the Road. Are you touching the road?
I am touching the road. In fact, I'm running out and jumping up and down on the road. I'm going to hit the road.
You were looking around and saying, I have to say something, I have to speak out.
I definitely have to speak out. And I've been speaking, but somehow people get, I don't know, people have this notion that as an artist, you're only allowed to make songs. And if you haven't made a song recently, you don't have the right to speak. So instead of arguing with so many people, I'm just going to make the song and speak.
No shutting up Tanya. She speaks her mind, even about sensitive subjects like Miss Lou and the politics of bandana. That really got people going.
Well, that was really Aishana's argument, but it covers all of us because we are not limited to any one thing, and not all of us have to worship at the altar of Miss Lou. Miss Lou never represent me. I grew up a country, I grew up talking patois. She did not teach me to speak patois. I'm not saying she's not valid and nobody should love and respect and worship her. I'm just saying stop holding us hostage in your opinion of what our past should be or our culture should be. Culture is a moving thing, it's living, breathing.
So you thought people were oversensitive about a cultural icon?
Oversensitive about a cultural icon that represents some people and not all of us. And you know what the irony of that was? Shortly after the Miss Lou issue, when everybody jumped down everybody's throat, a couple weeks after that, the JCDC came out full force for their festival and stuff with bandana wrapping the tables. It was a tablecloth for them too. I was dying.
Is there enough diversity of opinion in Jamaica? Do we all tend to walk in lockstep?
There isn't enough diversity of anything in Jamaica. Jamaica is afraid of difference, which is really scary for me. I love difference and I worship difference because I couldn't be this awesome. You know how bad me be? And if everybody was equal to me, would I be this bad? I'd just be one of the guys. To be honest, I'm happy that everybody is so not bad like me.
You have no doubt about your validity, your worth as a songwriter and singer.
As a
especially
songwriter,
these days.
As a songwriter, honestly, I try not to get too into myself, but Jamaica makes it very hard because they don't try at all. And the fact is, people, you will hear people cuss me and they say all kind of things, but then call me everything including crackhead. I don't know what crack look like. But the fact is, none of them can say me no bad. When it comes to writing and lyrics and putting on a song, come on, man. You can test me. You in the camera look for me. You can test me.
In the age of reconstituted booties and social media celebrities, Tanya Stephens holding fast to an angular, sharp-shooting sensibility.
I wish you would treat me like a yacht. Keep me wet while the waves them rock.
For some, that's about as good as Jamaican female or male lyric writing gets. And Stephens unconcerned about dressing up her image.
My audience has never asked me for any of that. My audience don't care what I look like. My audience accepts me without the makeup, without the wig. My audience accepts me without the big booty, without the big bust. My audience takes me anywhere I come. They never complain. I can go on stage in an old jeans. I can put on push-toe slippers if I want and an old t-shirt because they come from my brain and my brain is always on point.
But do you have to be a Cardi B these days to be taken seriously?
You can be a Tanya Stephens and be taken more seriously. You're not going to have the same audience. It's that you have to be prepared to accept that the people who want that kind of thing aren't going to accept you. We can't make them accept us with our seriousness and with our topics that we broach and with all the conversation that we spark, because they're really not into that.
Are young women in the least bit interested in feminism? If they look up to the Cardi B's and the Kim Kardashians of this world, are young women really even remotely interested in a feminist sort of vibe?
These young women, they are interested in feminism. It's a different kind of feminism than a Tanya Stephens feminism, but I found that things that for example, that I wouldn't be brave enough to do in my teens. These teens aren't scared of anything.
Give me an example.
They will do anything. They want their money, they want their own space, they want respect, they want everything, and they go for it without a hitch. They don't stop, nothing bothers them. They don't care about people's opinions of them. They wear what they like, they act how they like, and it could take some refinement, but I love it. I love that they're coming out and standing up and being brash and stepping in people's throat and them something there.
And what is it that you want at this point in your career? What is turning you on? What's firing you? What's keeping you in the game?
I want conversation, and I want it to be more balanced, and I want it to be more respectful, and I want people to understand that every one of us has a valid opinion, but coming in social spaces, in public spaces, in shared spaces, and attacking people for their opinions is not cool. That is not an opinion, that is an attack. It's a different thing.
What in particular bugs you?
Bugs me. We think we can't all coexist. We think to be a great artist, you have to be talking about Selassie and God. And we can't be great in an Eminem kind of way. When he says he has a body in his trunk, you think me I put nobody in my trunk? But from a literature standpoint, I respect and appreciate it because the man piqued my interest. He opened up my senses. He made me see the picture. I am there with him. That is what literature is. And this is why we're failing. We're failing to grab the kids because we're trying to harness and limit their creativity and their imagination. Imagination is something I worship, so when the kids come out, I want them to come out fully new and brazen and brash and something that I never heard before. Allow the picnic them do what they do. That's why creativity is there. Jamaica have too much wall.
Paradise 12 months of the year.
Are you still as interested in that sort of, you know, how the sexes play off against each other? Is that still firing your imagination?
I am very interested. I am very amused and entertained by everything the humans do to each other. That includes male-female relation. And I love taking it on because I am amused when I'm writing it too. So I entertain myself while I do it, and hopefully I spark some discussion, but may I come funny.
Tanya Stephens standing by free speech and unconventional social commentary. Give me one of your favorite songs from the glory days, a line or two.
Oh wow, I can't sum myself up in one line.
Yeah man, just one of the big ones.
Let me tell you what people love. I wish you would have treated me like a Glock. I would have loved it if you keep my Bangkok. I think people responded the best to those two lines.
Give me some more of it.
I wish you would have treated me like a yacht. Keep me wet while the waves them a rock. Why you can't stay upon me like the corner and keep your lips upon me like a marijuana? You know, I love blaze we too.